Dodgers jersey, but you have never seen a baseball game in your life. Are you being serious? This is today. Brother, you could make that comment like almost any other day of the year, and this wouldn't exist. Always with the damn phone. Okay, chat. Yes, I had the phone out because I thought it was going to be a game-winning fucking home run. I was ready for Teo to do nasty shit. You went alone? Okay. I knew people were gonna fucking bring this up. I knew this was gonna happen. All right, let's kick it off. I'm never going to another baseball game again. Sorry, drama. At least I'm never going to that section again. I balled out for a seat to the front row of the Elimination Dodgers game. It said AA on my ticket. First off, thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. You bought me the ticket. Shout out. How much was it? $5,000. Get this, 10% off. Kind of a steal. I impulse bought it. All right. First off, thank you to Ghost of Yote. It's literally a front row ticket. I am never buying this ticket again. I impulse bought it. I look at tickets to basically every game just to peruse. And I saw this after the Dodgers lost to the Phillies last night, and I snap bought it. I snap bought it, man. I snap bought it. The rich get richer. Enjoy my last dollar. Thank you for the Canadian dollars. They're going to a good cause. Not really, but I will spend them. Is food included? Okay. So first off, fuck the MLB because they premiered this game at 3:08 on a Thursday. 3:08. People got shit going on at 3:08. That's a working time. I don't know why they scheduled an elimination game for 3:08. Not you. I had work, bro. I had to show up late, slightly late, because I had my sponsor before, and then I had to go into the office to record a lower third ad for a stream we have coming up. Okay, work in parentheses, I get it. Point stands, I show up late to this game. I show up a little bit late to this game. Now, normally, I drive my Vespa into the stadium. Because if you have no idea what Dodger Stadium looks like, I'll show you a picture. They basically nuked a bunch of family homes and instead built an awesomely huge parking lot. I'm not exaggerating. They built a crazy big parking lot. And in the tiny center of this parking lot lies the stadium. So normally, what I do is I park my Vespa because you can go all the way up and then I can filter through lanes to get out. Slight issue. I crashed my Vespa a couple of weeks ago. So I had to bring a car there, which I've never done before. But I was parked near the exit because I was a little bit late. So I was like, okay, this can work out. Foreshadowing. Doesn't work out. So anyway, going to the stadium, first thing I do is I get some food. I'm fucking hungry. I'm hungry. Now, I know what you guys are going to say when I tell you what food I got. You're going to make fun of me. So I don't really want to tell you. Did you get Dodger dogs? That's what most people do. Most people would spend an exorbitant amount of money on a hot dog. No, I did not get Ichiran ramen. I got takoyaki. I got squid balls. I got a plate of takoyaki. It was pretty good. I wanted low-key. It was actually pretty good. Like if this was on Scrandle, we're looking at an 8.4. This is an 8.4 on Scrandle for sure, bro. They were pretty good. That was decent ass takoyaki. So I got my squid balls and I'm making my way down because it's right next to the Dodgers dugout. I get there. I walk in to the Dodgers dugout club, okay, which is where this ticket is held. Did not know fuck ton of free food. I had no clue. I wish I knew that before spending like $12 on takoyaki. I wish I knew that. Didn't look at the ticket before. So anyway, go to my seat and we're already in the middle of like the third inning. Tyler Glass now is, he's throwing heat. And first thing I do when I get there is I stand up. Let's go Dodgers. And I look around and nobody else in my group is standing up. Like not a single person is standing up. And I'm like, this is a fucking playoff game. Like, what are we doing here? Let's get active. So I do what most people do is I fucking sit my ass down. I'm like, I'm sat, fine, whatever. I'll sit for now. And then it goes to like the bottom of the inning. And so I decide our team's hitting. I'm going to stand my ass up. Okay. That's showtime right there. It's showtime. Look how close I was to Shohei Ohtani. Look how close I was. Look how close, bro. That's not even 5X. That was 2X. That's 2X camera. I'm right fucking... By the way, what is up with MLB players? They have so much ass. Is that part of the sport? Does it make you hit harder? Also, whoever invented the uniforms for baseball was horny. Straight up. Look up Cal Raleigh's ass. damn, what the fuck? It protrudes. It protrudes in a way, no? The same in women's sports? Well, I won't look up that one. I feel like that one I have a little less of a, would be a little weirder if I started looking up women's sports asses. So anyway, our team's at bat. I stand up. Let's go Dodgers. But clap my little ass off. They're doing the little clap thing. Look around. Nobody is standing up. Still, nobody's standing up. And I'm not fucking lying when I say this. I think I heard somebody like 4 rows behind me whisper to their partner, "This isn't a standing section." What do you mean it's not a standing section? It's a fucking playoff Dodgers game. You spent a paycheck on a fucking ticket. Stand up. Stand up. And then I realized when you spend a lot of money on a ticket, you spend time with the people with a lot of money. And people with a lot of money suck to watch sports with. They suck to watch sports with, plain and simple. I'm looking around. It's like business groups, right? It's like a fucking company who's blowing 10K on seats for some VPs or whatever. And they're sitting there and they're schmoozing. Like the people directly behind home plate aren't fucking standing. If you watch the baseball games on TV, that made me sound 47 years old. I feel like sometimes you see this. They're fucking sitting their ass down, which is crazy. So anyway, I go back in between innings and I go to the bathroom. And that's when I realized just how bad the problem is. Boys, I've seen some shit that I think I will never unsee. You guys are going to say I am pretending, but I have pierosis, pee shyness. It's the medical term. It's not an extreme case, but it takes me longer to get started. Just imagine I have an engulfed prostate when I'm in public. It's basically like that. It's still getting out. It's just a little choppy, crinking the hose. You get it. So I'm sitting there. I'm waiting to do my thing. I'm wagging. That was graphic, but whatever. I'm trying to pee. Guy next to me, I hear is eating. I hear it. So I look over because I literally thought to myself, ew, who eats in a bathroom? And I see this dude, I'm not shitting you, both hands with fries and ketchup, eating at the urinal, both hands. I was fucking lost. I couldn't wrap my head around how he had 2 hands on the plate and one on the... How were both there? I didn't want to peek over because I know that's rude. So after I finished peeing, he was to my right, the sinks are to my left. I walked right first. Because in my head, I was like, are his pants around his ankles right now? Are his pants straight up around his ankles and is he eating fucking fries dipped into ketchup? Because what is holding the dick up? Which is when I discovered he's gone for an advanced strategy. He scooped his nuts and dick and put it over the boxers. It's just over the whole thing. I'm not lying. I know this sounds crazy, but you have to understand the people who sit in these sections are not normal people. They are not. They are different. They're not standing to cheer. They're pulling their balls out and eating fries at the urinal. They're different people. So I go back. I grab a Dodger dog. I start looking around at the amenities at the place. They have an open buffet. I ate shit I have never tried before. I had pink pineapple. I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a thing? I think. Unless it's a different fruit, the name of which I have never heard of. But I deadass think, I mean, it comes up. It was deadass pink pineapple. It was fire. I was a fan. The skin is not as thick, I think. Anyway, go back to my seat. I'm watching the game. If you didn't catch the game at all, if you're not a baseball head, that's fine. But understand the Dodgers are in a best of 5 against the Phillies. It is 2 wins for the Dodgers, 1 for the Phillies. So if the Dodgers win this, they move on, the Phillies are eliminated. And normally it's 9 innings of baseball. But within the 9 innings, because Tyler Glasnow and Roki Sasaki are going crazy, not a lot of scores on the Phillies side. And because the Dodgers haven't been looking so hot, score-wise, not a lot of score on the Dodgers side. So it goes into overtime, it goes into extra innings, extra baseball, which is why I'm live so late, by the way. And it goes all the way to the 11th. And at this point, people are coming around to me because I have not stopped standing. I'm still standing. I basically stood for like I'm standing for everything, bro. I'm taking videos on my phone I'll never look at ever again. I promise you, this is me the whole fucking game. The whole game. Do you see the camera guy got you going crazy? No? Okay, do you see what I mean about the rich people who don't stand? First off, motherfuckers spent fucking thousands on a ticket to stay in the suite inside with the free food at the buffet. This is during extra innings in an elimination playoff game. What are we doing? What are we doing? Everyone in the first row is sitting down. Why are we sitting? So again, yes, the whole fucking time I'm stood up. I'm going, let's go, Roki. Osaki-sama. Ganbatte. I didn't speak Japanese. The players do warm up right here. I did not speak any Japanese to them. I understand that would be cringe, so I didn't. Look, I act normal in public, mostly. I'm mostly normal in public. I did not say Roki senpai. Kokokara Shohei-san. No, I didn't do that. I was very normal. It was very chill. So anyway, Roki's the closer. 23-year-old Japanese kid who lost his fastball, got it back in like the last 6 weeks. And he's the new fucking greatest closer that the Dodgers have. Is he your second favorite Dodger? I would say he's sixth right now. He's sixth. He's climbing fast though. Shohei Ohtani are 1 through 5. So it's overtime and neither team can score. And normally in overtime you have a man on second to speed up the game because then you can basically like, I don't know, bunt, do a sacrifice fly, get a run in at least. No ghost runners in playoff baseball. And this is how the game ends. The bases are loaded here. I think 2 hits and a walk. Paz breaks his bat. It limps over to the pitcher. It hits his like leg. He doesn't manage to catch it. Has the ball and decides to throw it home here. Now, if you don't watch baseball, even if this guy crosses the plate, touches the plate, if you get the guy at first out with 2 outs, because there's 2 outs right now, the run doesn't count. And this guy, Hae-Sung Kim, is the fastest player on the Dodgers. He gets to run early. This guy hit the ball, so he has to run late. You can see this guy's halfway. This guy's almost at home. He just made a horrible decision. And you could probably let the horrible decision slide because you can still make this throw. But he threw it like he was 50 Cent. And that you can't do. You don't get to throw it like 50.
And his first pitch was not great. Just a bit outside.
And what's crazy is I'm pretty sure Hae-Sung Kim might have missed home. I think because the foot blocked it here, I think he missed home. So if it was even here, they would have got the out. So anyway, that's how the game ended. I spent like fucking 4 innings trying to film the ending of the game, thinking that it would be like an awesome walk-off home run. It turns out it's a walk-off error. I high-fived 3 people I've never met because that's what you do when a team wins. And then I discovered the worst part of going to a Dodgers game. Remember this guy? The game ended at like 6:30, 6:40 maybe. I did not leave Dodger Stadium until an hour and a half later. It was just an hour and a half of sitting in bumper to bumper traffic. Imagine taking a fine-tooth comb to a sheep. That's what it felt like because there's so many fucking lanes that all have to eventually filter into 4 lanes. But there's like 70 fucked up lanes and people are creating new lanes to try to get an edge. And nobody wants to do the zipper. There's too many lanes to do the zipper, so nobody wants to do the fucking zipper. Everyone is riding the ass of the person in front of them. I'm in my K truck. So I'm sitting there. You know what happens when I sit in my K truck in a parking lot with a fucking 1,000 people walking by? I get hella compliments. Shout out the K truck. People fuck with the K truck. They go, oh shit, right side. I go Japanese. At Dodger Stadium, it gets some looks. I brought it to like the second most famous place you can bring it to outside of Japan. So anyway, guy starts yelling at me. We're in bumper to bumper traffic. He's yelling at me. He goes, you let me go or I get in your truck. I ignore him and I'm listening to Linger. I'm just jamming out because I got CarPlay in my bitch. He says it 10 times. 10 times. Eventually, I give up because I had to roll down my window because it was hot in my car. And I go, no sit. He goes, I'm getting in your truck. Which is when I realize if I pop a U, I can go out through the main exit. I can save myself some time. Because I was basically in like one of these back lots here. And so if you like double back and go through the main way. Anyway, he flicked me off when I figured out that strategy because he didn't think about it. I was low-key cooking. And then I got into like little fights, bro. I'm telling you, the drivers at Dodger Stadium are more competitive and better racers than the ones at GP Explorer 3. They are playing within like inches of cars hitting each other. There's a lady who we got into a fucking war with. I resigned to my car getting hit. I literally said, I am taking this line. It is your option to hit my car. I am putting it in an opportunity for you to do that if you'd like. Because I'm not losing this. It's my fucking turn in the zipper. I'm not losing this fight. Bear in mind, this is for 1 car spot. I'm doing this to save 4, maybe 3 seconds. Maybe. This is what it does to you. I'm never going back without a Vespa. That shit is crazy. By the way, guess how much a parking ticket is? Guess how much it is to park? $55. $55, 50,000 seats. I would guess at least 20,000 cars. The amount of money they're making millions off of parking. That's crazy. Good thing the ticket was 10% off. True. So I would never go to a Dodgers game in that section again. I would much rather be in a section where people actually stand up and cheer. And then there's also a chance of maybe like the Dream catching a home run ball than the section where everyone's sitting down even in extra innings baseball during a playoff elimination game. But dude, it was fucking sick to see Shohei Ohtani's ass. Everyone was not sitting down. Brother, they were sitting. In my section, they were sat. I had to because I wasn't drinking. I was only drinking water. Do you know how hard it is to be the only guy who stands in your section and cheers sober? God damn, that is hard to do. Fuck me. The only way I could get through it is I was pretending I was clip farming because I'm literally getting up. I feel like stable fucking Ronaldo. I'm like, let's go Dodgers. And everyone's like this. And I'm like, I'm not the fucking weird one here. Did you go by yourself? Yes, I went by myself. What's wrong with going by yourself? I don't mind it. Bro, I got messages from people. Cutie texted me. She was like, you don't have to go by yourself. I'll go with you. She doesn't like baseball. She was saying it from like a place of like empathy or sympathy or something. It's not pathetic to go alone. I still enjoy the game. I'm locked in on the game, bro. I'm locked in on the game. That was a great game to go to. I do not regret going by myself. Broke boy can't afford seats for his friends. It's not... Bro, there was only one seat available in the section.